Are you on the CHIVU train? I saw a lot of on the CHIVU hate train rather. I saw a lot of discourse online about, okay, well, these losses are starting to pile up against the big teams. We play attacking football, which is good, but sometimes you have to be more realistic. Do you pin this loss on him?
I don't personally. I mean, you could definitely say that his game plan could have been different because we all know what Allegri was going to do. We saw what happened last season, or what's happening in big games. It almost seems like it doesn't matter what's happening in big games. We're still going to go out and try to dominate possession and have a high line and press and get punished on the counter attack, regardless of what we do. But outside of that, in terms of the system, the tactics, the chance creation, ultimately, I think the players let Kivu down more than Kivu's tactics or decisions that let him down. Hakan missing the penalty. There's no influence that Kivu can have on that. And Zoma, I do have to criticize him a little bit because I think he has become an easy target now for Interisti, especially in big games. Because against Juve, he was at fault for at least two of the goals, and he's just, in Serie A in general hasn't been particularly good. But yesterday, it wasn't a massive mistake. I'm not going to make out like, oh, that was a big papera, as they like to say in Italy. But the Salamanca shot was not that hard. It wasn't struck with power. He slipped whilst he was hitting it. And as I was analyzing it earlier, actually, it looked like it was going wide as well. So he kept a shot in that was going wide, straight to Pulisic as well. So okay, yeah, I don't like the switch keepers and this different scoreline, but basically Inter do need to move on from Jan Zoma. It doesn't have to be Mike Magnon. If it's a free transfer to Inter, I don't mind. But
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
I saw some tweets earlier today.
hey, I
That
have to get something in as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard rumors about that and Juve, but we'll get onto Magnan in a second. A few things from that I thought were very interesting. I personally like CHIVU. I thought he would do a lot worse. I'm kind of upset that he isn't. I think he's playing
yeah.
attacking football. I think we see a lot of these sort of follow-on managers to a big manager like Inzaghi was for Inter, especially brand new like CHIVU. That sort of try to do the same and then maybe keep the stars there. And CHIVU shows that he has no fear. He's been subbing the big players all the time. He was asked in the press conference why Lautaro was the first one to go in the 60th minute, and his answer was, "What? I can't make subs. That's my job." And I personally like that. I do think that maybe everyone knew Allegri's plan, so and maybe stuff like conceding a goal from a goal kick, where somehow you concede a counterattack even though it was Sommer's goal kick. Perhaps leaves something to wonder. And about Sommer as well, I think he was testing more Martinez here and there. Then obviously there's the outside of the pitch issues that happened with Martinez. Obviously the very tragic accident, which you never know how a person recovers from that. If might take maybe never, maybe might take weeks, might take months. But I thought it was gonna do a lot worse. I was hoping it was gonna do a lot worse. We'll see now that he has some tough losses to deal with. But I don't know about you, Ozzy, but I still, if I'm an Interista, I'm happy with how CHIVU is done so far.
Yeah, no, and I completely agree with you, Uncle Sharma, that there was the players that let them down. It was some individual mistakes. It wasn't that the game plan was necessarily wrong. Hakan Çalhanoğlu tries to chest it down and it bounces an extra meter too far. Fofana intercepts it. And then I saw your analysis on the breakdown of the goal. Maybe Çalhanoğlu should have taken a yellow card there to stop the counter. Bastoni strangely runs over. And then I think it so like you say, it wasn't like a papera by Sommer, but being having his experience, his age. He's played for Switzerland in some big games. He played for BVB in some big games in Mönchengladbach, Bayern, sorry. And it was marginal, but there are the individual mistakes that cost you the game. Otherwise, I think both teams would have been happy and said, yeah, Allegri put up his game plan to defend. We didn't score, but we didn't concede. and Inter fans would probably agree with that. Yeah, we had possession. We tried to create something against a very well compacted Milan's defense. So yeah, it was literally maybe two mistakes in one action that led to 1-0 victory for us, and the penalty, of course.